Batch Episode 7 Battle Scars is now out on Disney Plus, and this time around the Bad Batch comes across General Rex from the Clone Wars, and he finds out that the clones, the Bad Batch, still has their inhibitor chips in their necks, and he offers them help to try and get them out before the inhibitor chip eventually takes over them, because it's a much bigger risk to not get rid of them than to stay with them, because there's the chance that it could switch on and turn them into the clones that have to kill anybody that disobeys Order 66. So this episode I dug it, even much more than some of the previous episodes, and it made the last episode actually a tiny bit better because it was leading towards this one with the characters that we known from the last season of the Clone Wars, and so it actually feels much more natural now thanks to this episode. We know who the sisters were calling by the end of it, and it was very satisfying to see that they did not betray him or anything. General Rex here was awesome. He doesn't do much of action except offer help, but still his dialogue and banter between the clones still is just as awesome as it was before in the first season. Not in the first season, but in the first segment of the last season of Clone Wars. Wrecker, who gets a little bit more screen time here and is mostly where the story revolves around. He is the one that actually is starting to have his inhibitor chip go on and off. And it actually was set up in the last episode with him getting headaches, and it's leading towards him eventually turning into the clones that has to execute Order 66. And it was very, very satisfying to see that transformation from such joyful character in the first few moments of the episode to a killing machine that can really, really destroy you if he wants to or if he needs to. Wrecker actually felt terrifying here near the end of the episode, and it was so much fun to watch. And the whole action set piece there in that abandoned shipyard, it was really cool. And also, I gotta say, the tentacle hentai scene with Wrecker falling into the water, that was also pretty funny. But the ending left me satisfied with Wrecker and the rest of the clones having their inhibitor chips destroyed. And you really do feel this bond between the clones and General Rex, as he does try to help him and doesn't just straight up attack him like we thought he might in the earlier part of the episode. It was a good episode, a really great one in fact. I really dug where it's going, and it really did make me feel more for Wrecker as a character this time around, because usually like the tough one in the comic relief of the group, and he doesn't get much of characterization, so it's really cool to see that come to play in this episode, and it led to some pretty awesome sequences of action here. So I definitely recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching. People like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.